G'day gang, Danny, how's it going folks? We're back in the Elder Scrolls Online, and we got a new adventure, Firesong. Let's have a little look here. On the story section, the Zone DLC, Firesong, here we go. The Isle of Galen is threatened by Sea Elf raiders and Druid unrest. The Society of the Steadfast seeks adventurers to help House Mornard defend Galen. Report to Lord Bacaro Valoris in the city of Vastyr if you possess courage enough equal to the task. Sea Elf Pirates. Raiders. Okay. So, where is this? Where is this? Okay. We could actually see that in the distance when we were over here somewhere, right? Somewhere around here. I'm pretty sure I could see it in the distance. Alright, let's travel to it. Find out what's up. Right here. Galen. Enclaves of Stonelore and Eldertide druids occupy the vast wilderness. Oh, okay. Welcome to Galen. Oh my goodness, an explosion of people everywhere. Alright, move out of the way folks, I'm trying to figure things out here. Let's have a look here. Man, everything's gone crazy. So, we need to go this direction. We've arrived at nighttime. Wonder what this place... I guess this place will look somewhat similar to High Isle. The other isles in High Isle, right? Let's go in here. Talk to Lord Bacaro. Some houses. Cool.
I'll reserve judgment on you until I know if your skill is a stream or a river.
Oh, come on. You know how many, entities we've taken care of? How many crises we've sorted out here?
Sea Elf pirates become more brazen every day. When is House Mornard going to do something?
You know, House Dufort never has these problems on High Isle.
That's not entirely true. There are those incidents with the Ascendant Order.
Correct, but I'm here to sort it out, I suppose. We got a bunch of side quests, but again, we'll focus on the main quest. I should start by walking in the right direction. Where is Lord Bacaro? This way? I mean, I must have walked right past him, right? Where you at, Lord Bacaro? No? He's actually out there. Okay. Well, let's go back out. It's gonna be one of those quests, is it? Go out. Trying to find him. Where is he? Lord Bacaro. He's over here. What? What's going on here? Bacaro. How far over? Oh, there you are. Mate, you're everywhere, buddy.
The Steadfast are here to aid those harmed by the Sea Elf attacks. I have no knights to lend you, Count Mornard, Sir Stefan.
We'll have to handle the Sea Elves ourselves then. I don't know what's keeping the druids.
You place too much trust in those ivy-robed beggars, Stefan.
Bacaro?
Well, if it isn't Lady Arabelle's talented assistant, I might have guessed that Galen's troubles would draw you here. What can I do for you, my friend?
I received a request for help from the Society of the Steadfast.
Ah, very good. Look about you, friend. As you can see, the troubles on Galen cause no end of suffering. And many of the victims are simple farmers and townsfolk, not soldiers. Damn those Sea Elf pirates!
This is all because of Sea Elves?
For the most part. There have been some incidents among the druid circles, too, but the Sea Elves are definitely the biggest threat. Talk to Sir Stefan Mornard. I'm sure he can find a use for someone with your obvious talents.
I'll talk to Sir Stefan.
Young Sir Stefan is over there with his father, Count Mornard. They will readily accept any assistance you're willing to offer. Now, if you'll excuse me, the Society of the Steadfast's work is never done.
What is the Society of the Steadfast doing here?
The Mornards are neighbors, so to speak. Count Leonard sent word to me about Galen's troubles with the Sea Elves. I have many responsibilities on High Isle, but still, I had to help an old friend.
What about the peace talks on High Isle?
I am trying to be in two places at the same time as best I can. It involves frequent voyages from Vastyr to Gonfalon Bay. Fortunately, I can trust Lady Arabelle to look after the Alliance leaders when I must be absent.
Lady Arabelle? Okay. Sir Stefan Mornard?
Well met, adventurer. If you're looking for work, I need all the help I can get. Sea Elf raids are nothing new on Galen, but never have they attacked in such numbers. The whole southeast shore is under siege.
That whole dark armor is really working, but then that yellow, the yellow, that yellow really stands out. Okay, what do the Sea Elves want?
I'm not sure. Most Sea Elves are pirates. Easy plunder is what they're usually after. But the Dreadsails are more determined than any Maormer I've seen before. Whatever their goal, we must push them back.
What do you need me to do?
Hand me your map. I've received reports of Dreadsails near Windrack Fort, the village of Tuin and Suncleft Cove. I need you to investigate these sightings and chase off any Sea Elves you find. Let them know Galen won't go down without a fight.
Are you ready for a fight?
Not as ready as I would like, friend. We don't have enough knights to protect the whole island, but I need information even more than I need soldiers. Find out what the Dreadsails really want, if you can, and where they plan to strike next.
I'll head out at once, Sir Stefan.
All 3 locations I need you to investigate lie to the east. Chase away any Sea Elves you find at the fort and the village, and see if you can figure out what they're up to at the cove. Report back to me in Vastyr when you're done.
Done and done. Okay, so let's have a look at our map while I mount up. So we need to travel along this path, all the way over there. Yeah, very much looking similar to where we frequented on the High Isles. I'm sure there will be points of difference. This is the final DLC of this season, which was the Legacy of the Bretons. So if you have not seen everything that's come before it, I have actually played through all of it, and you'll find a series playlist for the entire season up on the top right there. So check that out if you haven't seen it already, and you'll see all the dungeon DLC, all the prologues, the expansion, and eventually this as well. Oh, hey, buddy. Dulef!
Hey, mate. Glad to see a friendly face. If you're looking for some action, we've got Sea Elves here. They chased House Mornard's knights out of this fort, but if we work fast, we can take it back.
So Stefan sent me. What do you have in mind?
I spotted more Sea Elf warships brimming with reinforcements. Luckily, the fort's ballistas are intact. Get to the ballistas and stop those ships. That will give us time to deal with the enemies who already made it to shore.
And what will you be doing?
I'll see if I can rally the knights and get the wounded back on their feet. We'll need them to hold the fort once you stop the reinforcements from reaching the shore. Meet me on the bluffs north of the fort when you're done.
Alright, I'll use the ballistas to drive off the Sea Elf ships.
Take a right when you get into the fort. There's a path that leads down to the docks. You'll find the ballistas there. My guess is the Dreadsail ships will flee at the first sign of resistance. They won't risk their ships to ballista strikes.
What are you doing here, Dulef?
After our last adventure together, I wanted to do more to help Druid Laurel with her exploration of Druid history. I came back here to dust off some old books, ask a few questions. After all, Galen's like a second home to me.
Alright, buddy. Let's get going. So we met him during one of the recent dungeon DLCs. Good guy, Dulef. Alright. Repel all the Sea Elf ships. Take down punks. There it is. Take it down. There we go. Look at that thing on. Okay, beautiful. Set that sucker on fire. Another one lined up. Beautiful. Where's our third one over here? Fire! Done and done. Okay, back to Dulef. Got a way shrine just over here. Might just grab that real quick. So the way I play these games, if this is the very first time you've ever seen anything from me, is I'm very much story-based focused.
Nice work, mate. Your aim was impeccable.
And do like to do quests, have chats with them, listen to what they've got to say. It's the way I play all the games here on this channel.
Well done. These dreadsails may be fierce, but they lack loyalty. Even though they've got numbers on their side, they won't stick their necks out for their mates. That's something we can use against them.
Anything more you need from me here?
You've done your part. We can deal with the stragglers around Windwrack Fort, now that they've got no reinforcements coming to support them. Your work's just beginning though, mate. I fear the seas ahead will be rough for all of us.
So Stefan Mornard said there were sea elves near Suncleft Cove?
Aye, I heard that too. Something about sea elves taking prisoners into a cave near the cove. Strange. If the dreadsails took captives, why haven't they tried to ransom them yet? Banneret Korek went to investigate. Help him if you can.
Have you heard anything about the druid settlement at Tuin?
Word is, the sea elves struck there as well. It's just up the coast to the north. I believe Druid Laurel of the Stonelore Circle is there, looking into things. I'd appreciate it if you kept an eye on her, mate. Laurel is like kin to me.
Then that is where we're going now. But we got two in there. Oh, actually, we'll just pass by, I suppose. It's the closest, so it's all good. Laurel,
Blight, what a slaughter.
I'm here.
I didn't expect to see you again so soon, friend. But I never refuse the gifts that Ifray is willing to give me. I came to help the Eldertide druids, but I was too late. This battle is already lost, Blight, take it.
So Stefan Mornard sent me? He was concerned that the druids never answered his call.
Sir Stefan's a dear friend of mine and practically a druid himself. We studied together under Archdruid Raval when we were younger. It's not unlike him to worry about the druids, even the Eldertide.
What happened here?
The dreadsails happened, but it makes no sense. The Eldertide have no riches. Druids don't care about such things, and they command formidable magic. What pirate attacks a target that can fight back for no obvious profit?
I ran into Eldertide druids who helped the Ascended Magus on High Isle.
Druids choose their own paths. The Eldertide of High Isle are bitter, resentful. But as long as the Mornards don't push into Druid territory, the Eldertide of Galen are content to live in peace. It was foolish of the Dreadsails to provoke them.
So Stefan said that the Dreadsails were unusually determined?
That's strange. It makes me wonder what the Sea Elves really hope to gain by these attacks. Let's look around. Watch for anything that looks interesting or out of place. With any luck, we can figure out why the Sea Elves attacked Tuin.
Let's have a look around then. Let's have a little looky. Oh yeah, where's my friend? Ember. Ember, you wanna You want to make an appearance? There she
Did I
is.
miss anything good?
Oh, not too much. My dread sails, I promised you a haven, and now the path to our new home lies before us. I have struck a bargain with a powerful druid of Galen, one who will help us secure a stronghold on the Isle. In return, she requests that we acquire a relic held by a rival circle, the Eldertide, raid the Isle's eastern coast and search for this relic. If it can't be found, take captives for questioning. There must be a lawkeeper among the Eldertide druids who knows how to find it. Do not fail me. For the price of a druid relic, we get a new home. Sea Lord Nalos.
A lorekeeper? What relic could they be searching for?
We got a sky shard over here somewhere.
Ember blooms? The Firesong used them to cast certain spells. Are they involved in this too?
It could be. It could be. Absolutely stomp that clown.
Yay us!
Yay us. That's Ember. That's Ember, my companion. He's always so positive.
A single sea elf bested the lot of you? She hit us like a storm of steel. Didn't kill anyone though, just put us in the sand. Can you believe this? I came to check on my knights when I found them indisposed. House Mornard's finest. Pah! Now, who are you?
I'm GameolioDan. So Stefan sent me to investigate the cove. Can you tell me what happened here?
My knights tracked a band of dread sails to the cave here at Suncleft Cove. As they tell it, however, a single sea elf tore through them before they could search inside. Didn't even bother to kill them. Just knocked them senseless and left them here.
So Stefan mentioned captives?
Right. That was in my report. Since Sir Stefan sent you, I could use your help. Scout the cave. We have to find the prisoners and free them. I'll follow once my knights recover. Just watch out. The sea elf who beat them is somewhere inside.
I'll scout the cave and look for the captives.
Remember, we think the dread sails have prisoners in there. Maybe some knights, but certainly druids from the nearby village. Find them if you can and set them free. We'll join you as soon as my knights recover their senses.
Alright, I will do that, but first I need to go back here, because it looked like we had marched a little bit too far forward. Let's go back here and finish this quest off.
Mistake.
Big mistake. More clues to be found. Kill 10 humanoid foes. Endeavor completed. Here we go.
Bet they weren't expecting that.
Good old Ember.
The candles are still burning. The Eldertide druids who tend this altar have not been gone for long. Let's take a look in the lodge. There might be something about the relic there.
The lodge. There's an entryway over here, maybe that's it. And indeed it is.
Archdruid Orlaith, what are you doing here?
Confirming a suspicion, little Laurel. Archdruid Raval was right to call the Drafer together. Tell him the Firesong will attend. The time has come to gather the seeds. The prophecy of the Druid King is at hand.
The seeds? Is that what this... Oh,
what?
Right. She's gone. Friend, we should talk. Root and rot! That was Archdruid Orlaith, leader of the Firesong Circle. I think I know what really happened here, and I don't like it at all.
What do you mean, Laurel?
The relic the Dreadsails sought is the sacred seed of the Eldertide, a gift of the last Druid King. Each circle was granted one. That's what Archdruid Orlaith meant by gathering seeds. Could she be the druid mentioned in the Dreadsails' orders?
The Firesong attacked Earth and Root Enclave, and they tried to capture Free in Glenmoral.
I thought Deveric and Michiel were Firesong renegades, acting of their own accord. But the orders we found, and what Orlaith just said, the Firesong want all the sacred seeds. Archdruid Orlaith leads the Firesong. This is her doing.
Why are the seeds so important? Are they powerful?
Not as far as I know. The seeds are mentioned in the Dream of Cassarain, the prophecy of the last Druid King. The Firesong seem to believe its time has come. The other circles, not so much. Perhaps the Dreyfa can make sense of all this.
The Dreyfa?
A council of druids, elders from all 3 circles. Archdruid Reval of the Stonelore has summoned the Dreyfa to address grievances against the Firesong. But up till now, Orlaith ignored him. Tell Stefan about this. Pirates aren't his only problem.
Alright, I'll tell Stefan what we learned here. And all these... What is that? Oh, MMORPGs, eh? Good old MMORPGs. Man, I really want the flowers on my head. That's what I want. That really says it all about my adventurer. You know what? You play the game, you want to play it. Live your life, folks. That's what I say. Where's my Bazar? Hey, excuse me. Where's my Bazar? Oh, who invited you? Get out of here.
We're dangerous, huh?
Sort of. Yeah, where's my Bazar at? Collections. Collectibles. Non-combat pets, which he should really be a combat pet, to be honest. Bazar, come on. After all this time. There he is. There's my buddy. My buddy Bazar. Now, the reason I've got a tiger pet is somebody actually donated to me. It was very nice of them. But I typically like to have, whenever I can, have a cat pet. If I play a hunter or a ranger, I have a cat as a pet, typically, when available.
This one has the information I seek. We simply need to extract it from her. I'll take her with me to the keep. Dispose of the rest as you wish, but do not tarry long.
No, please! Don't hurt them! You only need me!
Let's sort these punks out. So anyway, I used to have a cat a long time ago, and I named him Barry.
Anyone else?
Unfortunately, Barry has since passed on, and it's just my way of keeping him alive. And so there he is, right there. He does about as much as my cat did. He is a cool guy. There's a cool cat. Alright. So, and for those of you that are like members, you might see that there's some emotes with a tiger. That's Barry. He was a cat. He was a kitty cat, but he thought of himself as a big old tiger. Yay, us! Swashbucklers. Appearing out of nowhere. Continue down this path. There are a lot of adventurers around, so thankfully they're actually taking care of most of the enemies for us, clearing us a path between us and objective. Sometimes. That was an adventure. I just about tried to stomp him.
You and your Sea Lord aren't fit to call yourselves Marama.
Stay your hand, stranger. This sea elf saved our lives.
I told the fool knights outside I wasn't their enemy. Do you have more sense than them? You're willing to talk? At least you're smarter than those knights outside. I suppose Sea Lord Nalos and his scum have taught the people of this island to fear anyone with blue skin. Understand this. I don't answer to that foul beast.
If you're not with the Dreadsails, who are you?
Captain Siravane of the Gilded Blades. You'd call me a pirate, I suppose. But I'm not one of Sea Lord Nalos's traitors, and I'm not involved in all this druid foolishness. You look confused. Must be from the continent. Yes, I'm a Marmer.
So Stefan Mornard sent me to find these captives?
Well, they're not captives anymore, and you and I need not be enemies. Sea Lord Nalos is my quarry, for reasons of my own. But I'll tell you this much, mercenary. Nalos seeks some sort of druid relic. Calls it a sacred seed.
Where did Sea Lord Nalos go?
I'm not sure. That slimy eel escaped and he took one of the druids with him. Probably thinks she can take him to that seed. No matter. I'll find him. Warn your allies about the Sea Lord, mercenary. Galen isn't safe while he lives.
I'll tell Sir Stefan what you said. And off she goes.
Sea Elf escaped. Oh, too bad. At least we can get these druids to safety. We'll handle things from here. Return to Vastyr and report to Sir Stefan when you're ready.
Right. I like that guy's helmet. Where is it? Yeah, these helmets. Not bad, not bad. I've had this gear on since Greymoor. It's now my armor. It's what I use. But, because I wear it all the time, I never really see what is picked up throughout the expansions. Which is fine by me. But at the same time, I wonder if there's things that I've... You know, some of these really cool looking armors I've just not seen, but I may even have them. Just never seen it on myself. Or it could be something you pick up through the store, I don't know. Back to Galen. Okay, so they want us to go back. Before we go back, I'm going to go up top and see if I can find that Sky Shard. So I'll be doing as much side quests as I can find on the map. I will go out of my way to get Sky Shards and so on. I try to do a fair bit through the playthroughs. I won't absolutely scour every single book and all those sort of things, but in terms of quests and just, points of interest and so on, I will go and try to get those. Oh, we got an event over here, do we? Another volcanic event. People seem to be hanging around. There are a few vents over here, though. We've got 5 vents on this map. So 6 main story quests. 7 way shrines, 2 delves, 2 points of interest. Striking locales. Galen set stations, 2 world bosses. Where are they? One up here. Oh, yeah, there's one nearby too. And 6 guys. So I'll try to get like most of these. This one, it's usually, if I happen to find it, great. If not, I'm not too worried. Anyway, we're going to take off because this could be 5 minutes, it could be an hour, I don't know. It wouldn't be that long, but it could take a bit of time. But on the way back, there is a side quest over here. The freebooters, I might pick that up. Side quest. Lanaza.
Don't just repeat yourself, stupid bird. Help me.
Kiko.
Fine day for a keyhole.
Kiko.
Oh, a tide of curses upon this feathered fiend and whatever dank corner of oblivion he flapped from. He owes his thanks to you, traveler. I was just about to kill him. even though he can't die.
What do you mean the bird can't die?
Exactly what I said. Supposedly, he's centuries old, but the only thing in his empty head are 2 riddles. They concern a long-lost treasure called the Gloom Lantern. I can't make sense of it, and neither could my crew. Tava guide their souls.
Your crew?
Aye. We ran afoul of some dread sails while searching for the damned treasure. Kiko and I were the only survivors. Look, I want to find that treasure and avenge my crew, but I've no mind for riddles. Help me out and I'll make it worth your while.
I'll listen to his riddles and I'll see what I can do.
You look the type to have solved a riddle or two. Now, to get that bird talking, you'll need to prompt him with the passphrase. It's from an old Abitian freebooter saying, no pray to hear his first riddle, no pay to hear the second.
Right.
Dance, Kiko! Dance, you winged daedrat!
No prey?
No pray! Pray! This half sleeps beneath the shade, in tangled roots of tunneled glade. A stream of fire cuts the trees, yet south of home for he who sees.
No pay?
Pay! Pay! The second piece is within reach, between Vastyr shores and wind-racked beach. Craft approach with spade in hand, eye the cauldron and turn the sand. Sand!
Sounds like a load of nonsense, right? Here, let me write them down for you. Vastyr shores and wind-racked... Huh. If you know you're heading, go on ahead. I'll keep an eye on the bird and we'll meet up with you soon.
Right. Well, it looks like you've given me the locations. So one's up north and one's down south. I wonder if we could just do the one down south first. Down near the beach, I suppose. Before the beach. It did mention sand, so... there is a place where you can craft. Old Port Mornard discovered.
Kiko, Biko, treasure Kiko!
Oh, there you are. Hello there, Kiko. Got more to say?
No prisoners! No prisoners!
Take no prisoners, he says. Well, here's a sand. We got the crafting area here. Got all those cracks over there. Jewelry crafting station, nice. Let's come back here and have a look what we can make. Cleansed water. Hint, this half, no, it was the second riddle. The second piece is within reach between Vastyr shores and wind-racked beach. Craft approach with spade in hand, eye the cauldron and turn the sand. Here we go. A key piece.
Tava's beak. There it is. Nobody would ever think to look there unless you had a keen mind for bird-brained riddles.
Where's my buddy? Kiko.
Your mother was a slow.
Hello, Kiko. There was a daedrat that we met last year. I reckon him and Kiko would get along swimmingly. Alright, so we're going to travel all the way back north. I'll go past the vent event. See if that's started or not.
Tamriel could look like this.
Doesn't look like it. Usually you get some, like, I don't know, cross swords or something on it, if that happens. But I don't know if you see that prior to completing the event or not. It might show up. It might show up. That dude is singed. Absolutely scorched. Going in the right direction. There's a wake shrine over here. So I won't do that quest just now. Oh, actually, hang on a second. What's this? Frog stealing plans? Curious. Helene. Got word from an associate about a red guard merchant staying in Vastyr. Says his name is Manubra, and he's come all the way from Hammerfell with something real special. A dragon frog. Seems this sandpiper sees the frog as some sort of business partner. Can you imagine? Now, I know you can't tell a hawker from a pig, but trust me when I say that creature is worth its weight in gold, and I've got the perfect plan to nab it. My friend at the docks is going to punch a few holes in the merchant's boat. Then when he runs in to save his wares, we snag the frog. Can't say I've ever seen a dragon frog in the Sisters, let alone anywhere else, so it's bound to fetch a high price. Bernadette. P.S. We should keep some buckets of water on hand in case the critter gets feisty. Find Manumbra. Where are you, Manumbra? Back here? Well, anyway. For now, focusing on the clues. Gonna find this second key, I suppose. Second part of the key. Oh, we're getting a little bit of dense jungle here. I like that blue. These blues here. So sure about the person on fire, but what can you do? Look at the lava. The lava flow. A way shrine discovered. Alright, so...
Treasure, yes?
Yes.
Treasure here, treasure near.
You were talking about it being under... from a roots. I think it was roots you were talking about. Where'd you go, birdie? I lost ya. So within this circle, let's have a read of it. Kiko's first riddle is the half sleeps beneath the shade entangled roots of tunnel glade. A stream of fire cuts the trees, yet south of home for who he sees. Well, there's a stream of fire right here. Ugh. There is a tree over here, a tunneled tree. How far have we got? Oh, can't go that far. Oh. Got another one over here. Spriggans. That's too far. That's outside of the range. Outside of the circle. And there's bigger trees over here. Alright, let's go through here.
Pico! Treasure, yes? Treasure here, treasure near.
Treasure here, treasure near. Who's that guy? Who's that guy? What is this guy?
How does one capture something as beautiful as this vista? Even with magic enchanting my brush, the challenge feels insurmountable.
What are you sketching out here?
What aren't I sketching may be a more apt question. Every direction I look is inspiring. Every ray of light a muse, uncovering this land's natural beauty.
What speaks to you most?
Once again, you've asked me such a daunting question. Perhaps it's the massive trees that have stood east of Galen for thousands of years. Or maybe the druidic stones with their delicate carvings. Beauties both man-made and natural abound.
Where will you go next?
Wherever my muse takes me. Along the riverbed, through the glen, atop the mountains. There are wonders great and small here. Though I certainly wish I brought more parchment.
Oh, here we go. A riddle location. Iron locker. Key piece, one half of a metal piece that seems to make a key. And it was
There it
located
is.
just here.
Like the riddle said. Guess that wasn't so hard, was it, Kiko? Well, we're 2 riddles further than we were at the start of all this, thanks to you. What's next?
These pieces from the 2 locations seem to make a key.
A key? But to what? Show it to Kiko. Maybe he's got another riddle for us. More was 4 hands. I really didn't think we'd get this far. I'm glad you came along when you did.
What would you have done if I hadn't?
Look, I wasn't going to actually hurt the bird. Really, I couldn't. I'm a pirate. I've slit a few throats, but Kiko? He's never hurt anybody. Our captain would say I'm weak, but I just can't find it in me to treat Kiko the same way she did.
Kiko?
Swayer's weakest! Swayer's weakest! Rah!
Do you recognize this key, Kiko?
Key! Key! Time for riddle 3! The sun-warmed side of Singer's Path is where you'll find your prize. Hang Gloom Lantern upon your ship to shroud her from all eyes.
Wait, I think I know where that is. You've got the key, so we'll meet you there. Unless you want a hint on where to go.
This over here? I think that's probably all I need, right? Okay, so we're gonna travel all the way over here. Right through the lake of fire. Try and stick to this path. Find this new crafting area. The Oaken Forge. Continue on this direction. Oh, there's also a vent over here. Let's go past that. Bunch of people waiting. So I wonder why they're waiting though, because I'm pretty sure if they go past all of them, they'll be able to see which one's active. Maybe, maybe not. Unless it's not working that way this time round. The telling stone discovered. Oh, hello there, big fella. Emma just gave that dude the big old zap. And there's a chest for us. Kiko, where are you? Down below. Aha. Riddle location. The Gloom Lantern.
Look familiar, Kiko? Is this the treasure your master hid away all those years ago?
I'll feed you when we find treasure.
Well, Is that what I think it is?
I found the gloom lantern.
That's really it, isn't it? Just like the legend said. I can't believe it. Well, that's it. I owe you a drink at the very least.
You promised payment as well.
Don't think I've forgotten that. I'm a pirate, but I'm not the type to go back on my word. I just need to secure some funds. That's all. Maybe Kiko can help with that. You hold on to the gloom lantern for now, and meet me at the tavern in Vastyr.
I'll meet you at the tavern in Vastyr. There goes Kiko, flapping away. Okay. So. A heart turned black. Some quests over there, but we probably should make our way. Let's go down south before we extend ourselves any further. I was actually on the way back to town to hand in the main quest, so that probably wouldn't be a bad idea either.
I'm turning into a tree. A tree, Octon!
At least your bark is
With the Great Shackle destroyed, has the plane meld been stopped?
You know, it'd be a lot easier to translate this tablet if I had some quiet.
Jocelyn, what's going on?
See this? I'm covered in bark. I'm turning into a tree. Druid Fennis is doing his best to determine the nature of the curse, but we're going to need more help. I'd give everything we ever stole to fix this.
Tell me how this happened.
My cousin, Octon, over there, that's how this happened. We went to procure equipment from Fawn's Thicket. Octon picked up a stone tablet, but he's as graceful as a drunk sow when he's figuring out our profits. He dropped it and poof!
Poof?
Look at him! We have to break the curse. Druid Fennis is trying to figure out what that entails, but he can't do it alone. I'm covered in bark, and Octon's got no body. We could really use some help. Don't make me beg.
Alright,
Please.
Okay, I'll help Druid Fennis figure out how to break the curse.
You're willing to help? That's perfect! I'm not really sure about Druid Fennis, and Octon usually handles the logistics. I was worried I was going to have to rely on myself, and that never turns out well. Talk to the Druid, see if he has any ideas.
Right.
This adventurer agreed to help us. Does that help solve our problem?
An adventurer, eh? That explains the boots. An adventurer? Come here, I'll tell you how to help. It's good of you to offer to help, outsider. Fire and foliage, that's the key to reversing the curse. If we repair what's broken, then the curse will be lifted. At least, that's what I can make out from the text carved into this stone.
Fire and foliage? What do you mean?
Heat to prepare the sap, and sap to bind the stone. The inscription mentions those two ingredients at length. I'll send Jocelyn to an area outside of Embervine. The lava pools there create fire shards, rocks that retain extreme heat.
What do you need me to do?
Meet Jocelyn near Embervine. I'll give her a spell to retrieve a fire shard, but she shouldn't touch them herself. Even with the spell, she's too flammable in her current state. After that, meet Octon near the sacred tree to the north to get the sap.
And what will you be doing?
I need to continue to work on the translation. There's something about this text. A word I can't translate. From the way the sentence lines up, it's nothing good. This curse is already potent enough. I'm worried about what else it might do.
I'll go get the fire shard and the sap from the sacred tree.
I hoped that this would be simple, but no. The writing is complex and made all the harder to translate because of the broken stone. Find Jocelyn by the lava pools to the east, near Embervine. Then go north to meet Octon by the sacred tree.
Alright. So... Oh, this one's active. We'll try... Actually, we'll ride past there, see if we can get that. See if we get there in time. Go, go, go! Ride! Is Ember behind us? Here she is. Might just get there in time.
Bring the lightning! Spirits of the earth, help repair these vents. Another vent sealed! Spirit of water, help us!
That's all of them?
Did it! Now, I'll close this fissure! It's too much! I can't hold it!
Big boss.
The evil has broken through! Kill the monster, or all hope is lost!
I think with this amount of adventurers, we'll be fine.
Well done! Now's our chance! I'll seal the fissure for good!
Right.
Great work, but questions still remain. I shall return to my order and report all that has happened.
You do that. So the vent event, pretty much plays out the exact same way it did on the High Isle. So there's nothing really different there. So that, in a way, is good. Don't have to learn a whole new fight, and at the moment, with the amount of people swarming around, that'll be very easy to do. Alright, so... Oh man, look at that. Wasp nest. Ugh. Hopefully Jocelyn didn't do what I did. Otherwise she'd be over there all lashed.
Over here! Let's talk about getting a fight. My ideas rarely work out for the best, but I can tell that getting you involved was one of my better ones. That's a fire shard out there, just what Druid Fennis wants. But you'll need to get it, unless you want me to go up like kindling.
How do I retrieve the fire shard?
With the freezing spell the Druid gave me. Be careful, there's just the one. Look, I'm not getting close to the lava. Not like this. So you take the spell. It will cool down the fire shard without extinguishing it. Make it safe to carry. For a while.
For a while?
I'm not a druid. How should I know how long the stupid spell will last? Just be quick and everything should be fine. I'll wait right here.
Alright, alright. I'll use the freezing spell to retrieve the fire shard. That person just ran out there. Hang on a second. Quest items. Freezing spell. Walk along the rocks, I guess. Extinguish it.
You did it!
Take
now
it.
Grab the shard and get back here.
I got it. I got it. I got it. Froggo. I got it. We're good.
I saw how you cast that spell. You're a natural. How's the fire shard? Not too hot, I hope? No, you're not screaming or bursting into flames or anything. The druid spell worked, just like he promised it would.
We had the fire shard. What's next?
Next, I head back to the druid and Fawn's thicket while you go north and meet Ogden. He can point out the sacred tree where you need to gather the sap from.
How does Ogden know which is the right sacred tree?
The druid told him, or maybe he could sense it with his new glowing ball of light abilities. I don't know. All I know is you should hurry to the north and find him. He shouldn't be left alone for too long.
You think Ogden's in trouble?
Ogden's usually really level-headed and focused. You may not believe it, but he's the brains behind all our exploits. Something happened to him, though. More than becoming a sprite. It's like he can't think straight for more than a few moments.
Okay. Alright, well, we better get over there. It's not too far to the north.
Yes! Are we going to race?
Yes, Amber. Just... she's so excited. You want to race? You race. Go for it. I'll race you if you want to, but... for the most part, you're always just down behind me, so... but if you want to go, then let's go. There's a boss here. Timber Shade. There was a boss here. Let's keep moving. Again, bosses, if I can actually do them like they're available, I'll do those, but if I can't, then I'll just skip them.
The druid said to follow the stream. Or was it the trees? Well, I followed something and I spotted you, so this must be the right spot. I think. I hope. how are you?
I'm good, mate. Do you know which of these is the sacred tree?
Sure. I mean, I think so. The trees all look the same, so the sap must be the same too, right? Try that one over there. With those fancy hands of yours, it should be easy to acquire. At least if the forest wraiths don't try to kill you.
The forest wraiths?
Forest wraiths? Where? Oh, I'm not floating a lichen's width farther. You can fight those horrible forest spirits on your own. You've still got all your limbs after all. The sap tree is just over there in that cave. Don't get squashed like a bug.
Thanks, Octon. Thanks, matey. Well, that was fairly painless.
Hi! Good to see you again. How do I do that, I wonder? See you, I mean. Oh, wait, sap. You were looking for sap. Did you find any?
I have the sacred sap.
What makes sap sacred, I wonder? Druids are so funny. Oh no, Jocelyn! I just remembered, she's turning into a tree! We need to get back to Druid Finis. He's going to save her. And maybe me!
Do you know where we can find Druid Finis, Octon?
Druid Finis? He's not here. He's back at Fawn's Thicket. But how come the tree didn't curse you? If I took some sap, it would have blasted me 6 ways to Sundas. Sundas? Is it Sundas already? I thought it was still mid-year.
You seem confused, Octon.
Confused? Not that I'm aware of. Oh, you mean the forgetting and the rambling and the weird dreams. I have become a glowing ball of light, you know. This could be perfectly natural for someone in my condition. I deserve it. It's my fault after all.
Why is this your fault?
I dropped the tablet, slipped right through the fingers I no longer have. I broke it. And if Jocelyn hadn't tried to help me, I'd be the only one cursed. But maybe Druid Finis will save us. Druid Finis, and you. Let's head back to Fawn's Thicket.
Let's go. Okay. Where's the wraiths? I was all here set to slay some wraiths. No wraiths to be found. Okay. I'll just ride past. We need to go. We need to go over here. I'll just ride past that boss area again just to see if it's spawned. Because you never know. There's a whole stack of people here. Oh, here we go. Timber Shade. Invulnerable. Not anymore.
That doesn't scare them? Nothing will.
Timber Shade down.
Nice find. I'm like a good luck charm, aren't I?
What's with all the bats? Interesting. Okay. Now that's done. Let's begin traveling down to the west, southwest, as I travel straight north. Oh, let's go southwest. If there is a path. Don't singe yourself, Ember. Watch those embers, Ember. It's not really a way shrine that it's close. Yeah, it's not really a way shrine. It doesn't seem like a huge landmass, so I'll just ride. Firesong vine callers.
This is so much better than reading.
Right, right! A little bit further. And after we do this quest, then we'll go back to town. And I guess we got 2 quests to hand in. We're right next to a delve here, though.
You want to do what? No! Think it through! Flammable tree bark over here!
But this will go faster if we break up the fire shard. More shards mean more heat, and...
Ah, the adventurer returns. Bring me the fire shard and the sap, please.
I hope Druid Venice knows what he's doing. Just be careful of that fire shard. I've seen what a single spark can do to a forest, and I have no desire to become a bonfire. Damn it all, I don't want to be a tree!
What's it feel like, Jocelyn?
What's it feel like? Like I'm turning into a tree! My bones are stretching. My skin has turned to bark. My feet are growing roots. If I stand still too long, I'm afraid I'm going to become planted. The druid has to break the curse. He has to!
And how's Octon doing?
Octon's a ball of light. How do you expect he's doing? He's getting more confused with every passing moment. I suppose I'd find it hard to think if all I had for a head was a pulsating sparkle. Hey, could we get on with the curse breaking now?
Alright. Let's break the curse.
You gathered the fire shard and the sap from a sacred tree. Very good. Now we have what we need to perform the ritual. We just need to find the right spot to perform the ritual. And I'll need your assistance. These 2 are in no shape to help.
Well, I'll help you. Where do we need to go to perform the ritual?
Not far. I'll show you. We need to go to the spot where they found the tablet. Once we return it, we can set about restoring it. The ritual won't be easy. Nothing about curses ever is. Just one more detail, and we can get on with this.
And what detail is that?
The items for the ritual. Give them to me. Then I need you to go on ahead and clear a safe path to the spot I marked on your map. I'll follow with Jocelyn and Octon when the way is clear and prepare the site for the ritual.
Of course, yeah. Take the fire shard and the sacred sap.
Octon, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have snapped at you. It's just... I'm scared.
Don't worry, Jocelyn. I literally forgot all about it until you just mentioned it. We're going back into Fawn's Thicket? Wonderful! It's nice and peaceful in there. Well, except for all the wild creatures that tried to kill us last time. Oh, hi. What are you doing here?
What? Oh, poor Octon. Okay. So it looks like...
I know you're hungry, but my robes aren't for eating.
We're going...
Maybe they can help us.
Delving?
Do you have time to help some? Well, fawns aren't exactly defenseless creatures, but they are in danger.
The fawns need help with something.
Just because they're intelligent creatures doesn't mean that they don't need help. The herd is suffering because a wolf pack moved in. The great beasts are eating every creature in sight. It's only a matter of time before they eat the fawns too.
So you want me to get rid of the wolves?
No, definitely not. I want someone to take these fast-growing seeds and plant them throughout Fawn's Thicket. Fawns love the taste of the berries, but wolves can't stand them. I can offer a reward if you're inclined to assist me.
I'll help you plant seeds in Fawn's Thicket.
I'll mark the places in Fawn's Thicket where you should plant the seeds. Once the fawns start eating, the wolves won't go near them. They really can't stand the smell. We'll be planting seeds as well, but we'll stop by to see how you're doing.
Why do you care about protecting these fawns?
The fawn herd has lived in this location since before druids settled on Galen. Even Druid Medena chose this thicket to study them. Besides, I adore them. They're smart and playful, like little Mohair here. Oh, watch out, he might try to eat your pack.
Right. Mohair. Okay, so we're going in.